Hello, ladies, and welcome to our new Bible reading series. I'm Cindra Enlow from heavenlyplace.com, and this year, as we read through the Bible, we'll explore God's incredible story of love and redemption. If you're looking for a Bible reading plan that's simple and doable, this is it. So let's get started and discover the heart of God together, one chapter at a time. Hello, ladies, and welcome back to our one-year Bible reading plan. This is week 21, day 3. And today's reading is 2 Samuel chapter 23 and Psalms chapters 57, 95, 97, and 98. So we'll see in 2 Samuel 23 that these are the last recorded words of David, and it's a very poetic reflection of his life and his calling. He also takes time to acknowledge that it was God who raised him up, who guided him, and who established his rule. And then he goes into a very poetic description of what it is when one rules justly over men. And it's really a charming description of godly leadership and godly wisdom. And then this chapter also honors David's mighty men. It was these the loyal warriors who stood by him through thick and thin, through the battles and the trials. It gives examples of their courage and their loyalty and their faith, reminding us that no one really walks alone in what God calls them to do. And then, of course, the Psalms today complement the tone of trust and praise and celebration, as David writes about hiding from Saul in a cave, and then the fear he felt, but how steadfast he could be in his dependence on God. So Psalm 57 talks about worshiping God even in uncertainty. And then Psalm 95 is a call to worship. It's joyful. There's humility in it. And he talks about the Lord as our maker and our shepherd. And of course, the one who is worthy of our praise. And then in Psalm 97, we see that he celebrates God's reign. And he says that righteousness and justice are the foundation of God's throne. And of course, a truth that David held on to as a king. And then Psalm 98 is all about joyful singing. It calls all the earth, even rivers and mountains, to just break forth in praise to the Lord, who's done marvelous things. And of course, here's where we see the heart of God. You know, he's faithful through every season, whether we're hiding in caves, whether we're ruling with a purpose or worshiping in joy. God remains worthy of praise. He is the creator. He's created every living thing. He's above all. And just like David, we can look back over our lives and say it was the Lord all along. And it's a beautiful testimony of growing old in the Lord and seeing all the great things that he has done for us and to us and through us. Okay, let's get into our reading. 2 Samuel chapter 23, and then Psalms chapters 57, 95, 97, and 98. 2 Samuel 23. Now these are the last words of David. David the son of Jesse says, the man who was raised on high says, the anointed of the God of Jacob, the sweet psalmist of Israel. Yahweh's Spirit spoke by me. His word was on my tongue. The God of Israel said, the rock of Israel spoke to me. One who rules over men righteously, who rules in the fear of God, shall be as the light of the morning when the sun rises, a morning without clouds, when the tender grass springs out of the earth through clear shining after rain. Is in my house so with God? Yet he has made me with an everlasting covenant, ordered in all things and sure, for it is all my salvation and all my desire. Won't he make it grow? But all the ungodly will be as thorns to be thrust away, because they can't be taken with the hand. The man who touches them must be armed with iron and the staff of a spear. They will be utterly burned with fire in their place. These are the names of the mighty men whom David had. Josheb-Bashebeth, a Tekemonite, chief of the captains. He was called Adino the Eznite, who killed 800 at one time. After him was Eleazar the son of Dodai, the son of Anahohite, one of the three mighty men with David when they defied the Philistines, who were there gathered together to battle, and the men of Israel had gone away. He arose and struck the Philistines until his hand was weary, and his hand froze to the sword. And Yahweh worked a great victory that day, and the people returned after him only to take plunder. After him was Shammah, the son of Agee, a Hararite. The Philistines had gathered together into a troop, where there was a plot of ground full of lentils, and the people fled from the Philistines. But he stood in the middle of the plot and defended it, and killed the Philistines. And Yahweh worked a great victory. 3 of the 30 chief men went down, and came to David in the harvest time to the cave of Adullam, and the troop of the Philistines was encamped in the valley of Rephaim. David was then in the stronghold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. David said longingly, "Oh, that someone would give me water to drink from the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." The 3 mighty men broke through the army of the Philistines, and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. But he would not drink of it, but poured it out to Yahweh. He said, "Be it far from me, Yahweh, that I should do this. Isn't this the blood of the men who risked their lives to go?" Therefore he would not drink it. The 3 mighty men did these things. Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was chief of the 3. He lifted up his spear against 300 and killed them, and had a name among the 3. Wasn't he the most honorable of the 3? Therefore he was made their captain. However, he wasn't included as one of the 3. Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done mighty deeds, killed the 2 sons of Ariel of Moab. He also went down and killed a lion in the middle of a pit in a time of snow. He killed a huge Egyptian, and the Egyptian had a spear in his hand. But he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and killed him with his own spear. Benaiah the son of Jehoiada did these things, and had a name among the 3 mighty men. He was more honorable than the 30, but he didn't attain to the 3. David set him over his guard. Asahel the brother of Joab was one of the 30. Elhanan the son of Dodo of Bethlehem, Shammah the Haradite, Elika the Haradite, Helez the Paltite, Ira the son of Ikish the Tekoite, Abiezer the Anathothite, Mebuneh the Hushathite, Zalmon the Ahohite, Maharai the Netophathite, Helab the son of Bana the Netophathite, Ittai the son of Ribai of Gibeah of the children of Benjamin, Benaiah a Perethonite, Hiddai of the brooks of Gash, Abialbon the Arbathite, Asmaveth the Barhamite, Eliabah the Shalbanite, the sons of Jashan, Jonathan, Shammah the Hararite, Ahim the son of Sharar the Ararite, Eliphalet the son of Ahasbai, the son of the Maacathite, Elim the son of Ahithophel the Gilonite, Hezro the Carmelite, Parai the Arbite, Igal the son of Nathan of Zobah, Bunni the Gadite, Zelek the Ammonite, Naharai the Beerothite, armor-bearers to Joab the son of Zeruiah, Ira the Ithrite, Goreb the Ithrite, and Uriah the Hittite, 37 in all. Psalm 57. Be merciful to me, God, be merciful to me, for my soul takes refuge in you. Yes, in the shadow of your wings I will take refuge until disaster has passed. I cry out to God Most High, to God who accomplishes my requests for me. He will send from heaven and save me. He rebukes the one who is pursuing me. God will send out his loving kindness and his truth. My soul is among lions. I lie among those who are set on fire, even the sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. Be exalted, God, above the heavens. Let your glory be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They dig a pit before me. They fall into the middle of it themselves. My heart is steadfast, God, my heart is steadfast. I will sing, yes, I will sing praises. Wake up, my glory. Wake up, lute and harp. I will wake up the dawn. I will give thanks to you, Lord, among the peoples. I will sing praises to you among the nations. For your great loving kindness reaches to the heavens, and your truth to the skies. Be exalted, God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth. Psalm 95. O come, let's sing to Yahweh. Let's shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let's come before his presence with thanksgiving. Let's extol him with songs. For Yahweh is a great God, a great King above all gods. In his hand are the deep places of the earth. The heights of the mountains are also his. The sea is his, and he made it. His hands formed the dry land. O come, let's worship and bow down. Let's kneel before Yahweh our Maker, for he is our God. We are the people of his pasture and the sheep in his care. Today, oh, that you would hear his voice. Don't harden your heart as at Meribah, as in the day of Massah, in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, tested me, and saw my work. 40 long years I was grieved with that generation, and said, they are a people who err in their heart. They have not known my ways. Therefore I swore in my wrath, they won't enter into my rest. Psalm 97. Yahweh reigns, let the earth rejoice, let the multitude of the islands be glad. Clouds and darkness are around him. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. A fire goes before him and burns up his adversaries on every side. His lightning lights up the world. The earth sees and trembles. The mountains melt like wax at the presence of Yahweh, at the presence of the Lord of the whole earth. The heavens declare his righteousness. All the peoples have seen his glory. Let all them be shamed who serve engraved images, who boast in their idols. Worship him, all you gods. Zion heard and was glad. The daughters of Judah rejoice because of your judgments, Yahweh. For you, Yahweh, are most high above all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. You who love Yahweh hate evil. He preserves the souls of his saints. He delivers them out of the hand of the wicked. Light is sown for the righteous, and gladness for the upright in heart. Be glad in Yahweh, you righteous people. Give thanks to his holy name. Psalm 98. Sing to Yahweh a new song, for he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have worked salvation for him. Yahweh has made known his salvation. He has openly shown his righteousness in the sight of the nations. He has remembered his loving kindness and his faithfulness toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise to Yahweh, all the earth. Burst out and sing for joy, yes, sing praises. Sing praises to Yahweh with a harp and the voice of melody, with trumpets and sound of the ram's horn. Make a joyful noise before the King, Yahweh. Let the sea roar with its fullness, the world and those who dwell therein. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy together. Let them sing before Yahweh, for he comes to judge the earth. He will judge the world with righteousness and the peoples with equity.